past. But first, Fresno Unified Superintendent Bob Nelson is stepping away from the district to become a professor at Fresno State. The longtime leader sat down only with Action News this afternoon to discuss his decision. Thanks for joining us tonight for Live at 6. I'm Margot Kim.
And I'm Dale Yarong. Nelson spoke with Action News anchor Nick Garcia, who joins us now in studio with what's next for the outgoing superintendent and the district. Nick.
Well, Dale, Margot, Bob Nelson has served as superintendent of Fresno Unified since 2017. He announced today he's leaving to take a tenure-track faculty position at Fresno State in the Educational Leadership Division of the Kremen School of Education. After 7 years in the top spot at Fresno Unified School District, Superintendent Bob Nelson is stepping down.
The opportunity is really, really amazing and not to be ignored. I literally wouldn't leave the superintendent for many things, but the opportunity to pursue a tenure-track faculty position at Fresno State, where you're training Valley leaders to serve Valley kids, is unbelievable.
He says he was first approached by Fresno State in May of last year, and the offer to train the Valley's future education leaders was too good to pass up.
I think it's critically important that we raise Valley leaders who get trained by Valley people.
Nelson led the district through the COVID-19 pandemic and the threat of 2 teacher strikes, one in 2018 and more recently last fall. But he says the heated negotiations did not influence his decision to leave.
It was certainly contentious, and we acknowledge that, and there's things we can do to make that better. You know, you can't unwind history, but you can definitely learn from it and make better choices moving forward.
Nelson will finish the school year. His last day is July 31st. Now the search for a new superintendent begins. The school board will have its first discussion on the matter Wednesday night.
I'm going to be looking for somebody who can infuse urgency, innovation, and accountability into what we're doing as far as instruction and academic achievement for our students.
If a new superintendent is not selected by August 1st, the district is hoping the board will appoint Deputy Superintendent Misty Herr as Nelson's interim replacement.
So I just want to convey to our parents that despite what's going to happen in the next couple of months, Superintendent Nelson and I are going to work really closely together. It's not going to be like he's just going to leave.
Nelson says he believes he's leaving the district in good hands and is grateful for the 3 decades he's worked in public education in the Valley, a region he says is the future.
Be a change agent for good and let people know that the Central Valley is where California is moving in the next generation. We are the hub of where it's going to come, and it's going to come from our kids right here at the central part and the heart of California.
Now, prior to serving as superintendent of Fresno Unified, Nelson served 3 years as superintendent of Chewanaque Unified in Madera County. He leaves on good terms with the Fresno School Board as well, having received a positive evaluation, a unanimous one at that, back in November. Dale?